Hey guys, it's Cauliflower, and today I am back again with yet another tag video. This tag was created by two of my really good friends here on YouTube, Nikki Murphy, if you have not known or heard me say her name at least 10 million times on my channel. And then my other friend is Britt, which is Britt X Beauty, which we've done a collab with. But this time these two lovely ladies collabed. They collabed. They collabed together and they came up with this really cool tag. What is it called again? It's called the All-Time Beauty Tag. And of course, both of them tagged me. So of course, I can't ignore my friends, and I decided I was going to do this. So there are a couple of questions, but then there's other things. I mean, first it's like favorites and then it's questions. So we're just going to get right into it because this was a hard one for me to mull over. I'm just saying, Okay, so all-time favorite number one, blush. Oh boy. Honestly, the thing is with blush is that I have gone through so many and I go through so many phases that I don't really have a favorite because sometimes I think they're great for the time being and then sometimes they can be a little bit too garish on me. But one that I've been using this past year a lot and was in a lot of favorites videos was my MAC blush in number 410 Peaches. This is the sheer tone blush and it's just a natural, you know, a natural looking blush on me, and it's just so pretty, and I love this blush, and I've been using it quite more than any other blush, I have to say, that's in my collection outside of, you know, some of the drugstore ones I was using prior to this. So MAC would probably be the one I would choose as far as blush. Okay, bronzer. Oh boy, I have two. I decided because, you know, when I first started my channel, I was using obviously mostly drugstore. So anything I knew about bronzers, I knew from YouTube, and my first one that I bought was the Rimmel Natural Bronzer, and mine is in 025 Sun Glow. I don't know if that's what I started with, but I have it now. And it was my first bronzer, and, you know, I still like it. Also, you know, and then I graduated to NYC and all that other stuff. But tried and true high end, it's going to have to be the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. Again, another one that I was using a heck of a lot of this year. I mean, it just smells wonderful. It, you know, it looks good on my face, and I love Too Faced products. So definitely the bronzer would be Too Faced. Foundation. This one was a hard one to mull over again because I've used so many. So I went back and I looked at my collection, and I know that for some reason, when I first started yet again my channel, I was always talking about Revlon, and this one in particular is the Color Stay Aqua, the mineral makeup. I love this. I fell in love with this so like quickly too. And then, you know, as a couponer, I was buying more of it because it was always on clearance and that kind of thing. But it's just a smooth mineral makeup. It's a cooling effect on your skin. It makes your skin feel really good. It's very light and airy. As far as coverage, it's not like a full coverage, but it's a minimal coverage. It's like about, you know, I'd say light to medium, almost medium. But it's a good finishing powder. But if I had to pick overall, then I'm going to go for my Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. And mine is in, of course, light, the lightest shade that I could get. And I love Kat Von D. I mean, I discovered her, you know, last year at Sephora, you know, trying out certain things, and I tried her foundation and it just seems to work for me. So I would definitely pick that. Okay, all-time favorite brushes. Again, very hard to do. I chose a lot of them. Number one's going to be this one. This is my e.l.f. powder brush. I've bought a couple of these over the time of over the period of time that I've had my channel. It's a tried and true for me. It's just a very dense, soft powder brush, and I use it constantly, and so that is one of my favorites. Another one is this one. This is from Sephora. This is the Sephora Face Contour number 133. I use this every day of my life for my contour and sometimes for my blush. It's just a really, you know, I don't know. I love everything about it. I love that it's sleek. It's dark pink. It's very, you know, goes into my contour perfectly. Love this brush. And then I have a ton. I have another Sephora. This is the Sephora What are you? You're an eye brush. It's just a, good for packing on the color. I always go to this one. It's just one I always pick up. Elf brushes have been consistent. But then recently, these guys, these are all from Amazon. They're all Amazon-based brushes, and some I found through reviews and some I found on my own by just purchasing, and I have to tell you that they have lasted me. They work just as good as any other high-end brush, and I love I love the eye brushes more than the face brushes, even though I do have my favorites on that, but I would have to say those were my favorites all overall. Lipstick. To mull over a favorite lipstick, I mean, that's like asking you to pick your favorite child. It really is, because there's so many, and I have so many brands that have made so many different lipsticks, but I had to kind of I had to kind of just try to bring it down to a couple. So the first I would say is the Kate Moss by Rimmel. Especially this one. This is in 01. It is absolutely the most gorgeous red ever I have purchased, and it looks beautiful on, and I love Rimmel lipsticks. I really, really do. And yeah, so this is a definite. The other is by Milani. The Milani Color Sensations, I think that's what these are called. My favorite was always Flamingo Pose. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous pink, pink corally color. I had a thing for corals when I first started my channel. I consistently was purchasing corals. Revlon was hard not to throw in there because I have a ton of Revlon, and now I have a new favorite, which is the Elizabeth Arden Red Door. This is now like, I don't know, I tried it a couple of days ago and I'm like, that's it, Holy Grail, Holy Grail, I got a Holy Grail lipstick. But if I had to, I would definitely go with Rimmel and Milani. So those are my two tried and true all time, and my thing just went off, so I lost the questions. Okay, next is palette. Oh, you guys are killing me. Not an easy venture, but I went with the first one I ever had featured on YouTube that was purchased for me, and it is my Urban Decay Book of Shadows. I believe Book of Shadows 2. Oh, that I use this like the dickens, and I can't. I mean, it's all dirty now. I mean, you could tell I gave it a lot of love, but oh, I just love this. I loved this for so long. I used it constantly. It's how I fell in love with Urban Decay in the first place, and I never looked back. I mean, Urban Decay will always be my first love, so definitely. Highlighter. Highlighter, I went for one that's not supposed to be a highlighter. This is e.l.f.'s blush in Pinktastic, but I love it, and it serves me as a highlighter. It's gorgeous. It really, really is. It's very shimmery, and it looks good all over. Anywhere you put highlighter, it's very inexpensive. It lasts very long. It just looks good, so definitely all time for that one. And last is mascara, another very hard thing. But I do have my tried and true, and that is my Maybelline's The Rocket. There is just nothing else like it on the market, and they've come out with some great ones. They've come out with some near misses, and there have been tons of them that I've tried from other companies, but nothing is like the Maybelline Rocket. I love this mascara. Tried and true, bottom line, yes, this is my all-time favorite. Okay, so from that, we jump into the questions. So first question is, what is your all-time favorite thing about YouTube? My all-time favorite thing about YouTube, I would probably say, is growth. It's how I, developed through YouTube, how I have seemingly became more confident because I was doing these videos. I did not think anybody was going to catch on and watch me. I've seen the transition from me looking like I needed oxygen to me just not stopping the talking and, being a goofball and a dork and just giving people something to look forward to. And, for me, it's been the fact that I'm able to do that, and it's a growth thing. So that's definitely that's my favorite thing about YouTube, is that it's something that you can use for yourself, for self-growth, So number 2. Out of all your makeup products, what is your all-time favorite one that you have to have at all times? You can only pick one item, well, again, I'm going to say my Rocket Mascara. If for nothing else, if I can't use anything else, I need my eyelashes to at least look like I'm alive, and definitely it would be my mascara. Okay. What is your all-time least favorite thing about YouTube? Oh, well, the obvious. It's probably the drama that comes along with it, and a lot of, just phoniness and pretending and pretense and not giving real, a lot of people that just kind of just, do this just to get attention, or it's mainly people that do this for the wrong reasons. I think I hate the most about, that's my least favorite thing about YouTube. Who is your all-time favorite YouTuber? Oh man, oh man. That's hard to say because a lot of them are my friends, and a lot of them I started watching when I first started my channel. I'm gonna say Annette. Annette, if I didn't find Annette and her freebie channel, I probably wouldn't have dove into the freebies and samples so hard like I did. Annette is like my guru, she really is. And beauty-wise, I would probably have to say, oh my goodness, there's so many that I started watching, and some of them are not, really posting as much as they used to. I'd probably say 30 plus some, which is Melissa. I love her. She's down to earth, she's real, and she does a lot of videos that it just came across to me like she would be somebody I would be friends with, and I love her from the very beginning conception of my channel, so it would definitely be those two. What is your all-time favorite makeup product to apply? My all-time favorite product to apply, again, it's probably going to be mascara. I know it's like, it's a pain in the ass, but I love just seeing my lashes like get thicker and thicker and fuller and making my eyes pop. I just love that. So what is your all-time favorite brand of makeup? Oh man, and it's transitioned during the years. It really has. I'm gonna have to say Maybelline. Gonna have to say Maybelline. I have a ton of products by Maybelline, and they're a great product. And then of course it ventured into a lot of high end, but if I had to say overall, I would probably say Maybelline. What is your least favorite brand of makeup? Oh, there's so many. My least favorite brand of makeup. That's a difficult one. It really is, because there's so many, and there's least favorite, CoverGirl. I'm gonna go with CoverGirl. I despise CoverGirl. I really despise their mascaras. I hate their eyeshadows. The only thing CoverGirl is great for is foundations and powders. Other than that, I cannot stand CoverGirl. No. And real close to that, it would have to be LA Colors, because no. No. Maybe would I say LA Colors? I don't know. That's like a dollar store, so it's not fair. It's not really supposed to be up there, but CoverGirl is supposed to be up there, and it's really not. It's just really not. And what's another one that I'm not really, not really too big on? NYC for certain things? I don't know. I'm gonna go with CoverGirl. It's hard to say. Okay, what is the one all-time lesson you have learned from being on YouTube? The all-time lesson I have learned from being on YouTube is always speak your piece, always mean what you say what you mean, be yourself. I've learned that people can be either really good or really petty, just really petty. People surprise me, and people don't surprise me at the same time. But you know what? Life lessons are learned through interaction and experience, and you learn that way. So, which of all your all-time friends should do this tag? Well, I just mentioned some of them. Definitely my good friend Just Liz. I'd love to see what she says. Annette's, Nikki D, my other good friend Nikki D, who I adore and love and has been around with me from the beginning. tons of you girls all on Beauty and Beyond, all my little, my little girls, I don't know, my little daughters, I hate to say it that way, all of you guys, anyone that wants to do it, but I will specifically put you guys down there so you can do this tag. All right, so the talker has done it. She's done this video, and thank you to Brittany and thank you to my good friend Nikki Murphy for tagging me in this video. And of course, like I said, I will tag below who I think should do this. But of course, anybody that wants to, absolutely go ahead. And I will see you guys in my next video.